Healing what you've created. I've talked to a couple people and they go, gosh, that's just for me. healing our creations. And it's really powerful to even entertain that idea. You know, can I heal my creations, what I created? And the first step of really understanding that is to say, I created this. To take responsibility for our creations. In metaphysics, and here at InnerQuest, we focus on personal responsibility. And that's a great thing, because through personal responsibility, we free ourselves and we free others. And as we're free, then we can grow and expand and manifest and be who we came to be. We don't get labeled, we don't label other people. We free ourselves and we free other people. So in our creations, we might have had a lower identity or idea of who we are, who someone else is, what life's all about. So healing, the definition that I like for healing is to replace a lower consciousness energy with a higher consciousness energy. See, and not necessarily a bad energy. See, because we're in our growth and expansion in consciousness. And each step of the way is important. And it's really powerful when we're paying attention. So we don't miss the step. We miss the step, we get to come back and do it again. So as we wake up and be aware of our responsibility for our creations, now we go, what can I do about it? There's a lot of things that we can do about it. But the first step is understanding that we're participating in it. This morning when I got up, I get up early on Sunday morning when I'm doing a service, and I come downstairs and I kind of just pull it all together. Through the week I've done some writing and meditating, and I kind of got my concept of what I want to talk about. And so Sunday morning I just pull it all together, and I feel real good about that. Like here at InnerQuest through Cindy and you're never going to get anything that's canned. We say it's hot off the presses because we're opened up and we want spirit to flow through us, to be current, to be now. So anyway, so I'd done my prep work, and so I'm down there, and you know it's dark outside. I let the cat out, Sage, our cat, and so I'm doing it, and it's just not flowing. You know, it's like I'm pushing a little bit, you know, like what's going on here, you know, because I went to bed last night, I said, okay, God, download it. I want this to really be clear and powerful tomorrow for people. And so I'm down there, and it's not getting it, it's not coming out the way I want it to do, and I keep wadding up paper, and then Cindy came down, and she came down to get a cup of coffee, and Sage was walking around in the kitchen, and she goes, Sage, do you want to go outside? Because no, she didn't want to go outside. And Cindy goes, I think she wants to sit on your lap, you know, because I didn't take time to sit with her this morning because I was pushing, you know. And so I goes, Sage, you want to sit? So I go in the living room, and I sit down on the couch, and she jumps up on my lap. And Cindy goes, well, maybe she's got something to share with you today about the service. I'm hoping. So she gets up there, and I sit, and she, like I put my arm here, and she just lays on her back and looks up at me with love in her eyes, and I just scratch her chin and her stomach, and she's just in bliss. And so I'm going, and so then I'm giving her my love, and I'm receiving love, and I go, okay, Sage, you got something for me this morning? You know, I'm taking time here. So I'm just holding her, I close my eyes and breathe, and so I'm ready to receive. And so it's like, she goes, rhythm. Rhythm. The ebb and flow of life. Ebb, a time to rest or recede. flow, a time to express. And I wasn't in rhythm this morning. I was just trying to express. And so by taking the time to just sit down, you know, pull my energy back and just get into that space of love. Rhythm. Thank you, Sage. Sage advice.
I see the t-shirt.
So if we look at, and so I created that by pushing. Do you see what I'm saying? So by pulling my energy back and sitting down and getting into ebb so I could receive, then it came to me that step that's important to me this morning, but it's important to us all the time, because sometimes don't we get going 90-0 and trying to get a bunch of things accomplished, and sometimes aren't we just pushing and nothing's happening? But logically, you know, people always go, hey, just step back and relax and everything, and we're going, no, gotta go, gotta get stuff going on. But that law of rhythm is a universal law. And that's the law of our universe. It's the law of our planet. The rhythm of our planet, the tides, and our universe, the sun and the planets and the moon. We're in this big celestial rhythm that's going on. We're a part of that. See, we're one with that. And as we begin to just acknowledge that and allow ourselves to go into that energy, then we'll feel like we're fed and supported wherever we're at. You see? It's a paradox. And so as we let go, we're going to receive any more and be able to do even more. And so that was my little advice from my cat this morning. And, you know, we can look at our life and maybe go along and then we go, well, this really isn't working for me. This doesn't feed me anymore. I'm just not feeling it. It's just not right. And so, well, if we understand that we've created it, you know, Einstein said you can't solve a problem at the level it's created in. You see what I'm saying? Because it's that correspondence of energy. So what we're going to do, and here we talk about spirit, the spirit within, that Christ energy, the light I am, God flowing through us and to us, that infinite potential, that infinite mind. And so now, so as we begin to enact some of these universal laws that hook us up with God, that hook us up with spirit, so now we're accessing a higher way of seeing, perceiving, feeling, understanding. See, to replace a lower consciousness energy where we're at this moment in time, and now we're opening up to higher vibration, consciousness, Christ, that love energy, and it lifts us up. And literally it lifts us up in consciousness because, you know, we can ascend daily. When we let go of old patterns and beliefs and be open and embrace new beliefs, we are lifted. We ascend into a higher level of consciousness. And in that higher level of consciousness, a higher way of living. You know, we want to look at books and we want to wait for this grand ascension. You know, doesn't work that way. We can ascend daily. Aren't we born anew every day? You see? We can be born in a new consciousness every day, or we can be reborn in our old consciousness. We choose that. So as we begin to say, o'ershadow me with light, Father, fill me with love, so that I can begin to know what's mine to do here. So as we begin to say, yes, I created it, and then say, yes, I can heal it. Yes, I can heal it. See, we're not putting it outside of ourselves. I want to read you just a couple verses from the Bible, Aquarian Gospel. And we just went over this last week, I think, in my class. But it's kind of neat for us to look at. And it's chapter 117, verse 28. And this is in the end of Jesus' second year in his ministry. So it's at the end of his second year.